What's up, white nationalists? Wait, oh, sorry, where's the camera? Hello. I like that. This, this is. I want to make a video about something very serious, but this was. I used to be fun to put this in the camera. This was given to me by my friend's sister. That I for some she used to say my friend's little sister. She'd say that's you, that's you, that's you, that's Steffen. Why don't you take that? And because I love to know what she meant. I want to talk about what happened out. That's funny that things happen in the out, like apropos of what we're saying. Like talking about, I was like, I want to make videos about white nationalist politics and stuff, and like the things that happen out there in the place. Maybe because I live in a city, but I really should move to the woods. But this, that I wonder if I'm projecting my politics onto everything. Not really. What happened is one of the things about the country right now is like if you don't, if you're not producing wealth that is like working for somebody or making a lot of money yourself, you're like inclined to have like police like bad things. Like you're in a lot of trouble. Like what are you doing? I was a thing on the internet about like a kid who got shot or something about a police officer and like they were saying was it racial profiling. It's funny because I said it's not the racism, it's like that speciesism. Like the point that it was that they were saying like what's this guy doing? What's he doing? Oh, he's just looking around like that, walking around. It's not that what race he was. It's that like walking around in the middle of the night in the rain, you might be shot by a police officer who's Puerto Rican or whatever. Like that because right, like that just that the police would call in about anybody walking around at night in the rain, and then when you heard that call, apparently on the internet, the thing. I mean, I don't watch TV, so I mean, I don't know how they play it there, but on the internet, the whole thing was like, did they doctor the tape or something? But they didn't have the doctor or not doctor. The whole fact that a Puerto Rican cop like would call in to say like there's someone walking around. I mean, why is that guy a cop? He's not really a cop or something. But the point being, yeah, somebody's guy. He probably doesn't. There's no jobs and there's no room for him in the country anyway. But he's saying, oh, he's looking for something to do. But the stupidity of whoever's on the other end of the dispatch is saying like that he would call in and say, "I see a guy walking around in the rain," and that they wouldn't say, "So what, man? What are you trying to play cop?" Like, oh, what's he doing? Um, I don't know. We better check into this. Let me get my gun. Like, that's what we're living through. Like, when the economy is this bad, like it's Weimar Germany style economics, and then of course people walking around at night. It happens to me too. But what happened today was that I was talking. I didn't do anything wrong, but I was talking to a woman like a cool girl, lady, whatever. She was living on the street. But the thing is, not like a person, like a deranged person or anything. I mean, she was white. She was actually talking to me about being Catholic, Italian Catholic or something. And she was really cool. And she was just like, oh, since I became homeless, like, but she lost her house. I mean, the difference between me and her is negligible. I mean, I have a place to live, but I mean, but just she was like kind of whatever. Like we were just talking, but she was just not. She was turned out to be from Manhattan originally that she had not been. So not only been she lost. Now she's living on the street at this time. She was like fine. Now why was that the police officer who was like basically a Puerto Rican kid came over and was harassing her while she was talking to me? Like it wasn't. I don't know what his business. He didn't bother her all he wants when she's not talking to someone else, but. I'm in the midst of talking to her, so it was like I said, "Don't harass her." Like we're talking, so I'm not harassing her, sir. I like this whole thing, like that he's calling me sir when he's two white people are on the street talking. Like, go away. Also, with the economy, it shows you the lack of awareness, like of a person like that. That he probably doesn't understand the economic situation in the country. That like it's some white person talking to another white person. This girl, she's a cool chick. She's cool. She's like her old lady, granny glasses, and he was saying like, what's going on? Maybe that they right, like the Indian guy who owns a store is probably like, oh, she's sitting outside. I mean, but the white people are talking, and the reason she doesn't have a job or anything is because of the economy. So, right, and then so I mentioned to him to stop harassing her. I'm not harassing her, sir. I'm not harassing you. And I said, to explain what I meant by harass, I said, is that what I mean by harass, my friend, is that why are we talking? Go, enforce the laws or pick up garbage or something. I mean, I just don't, we're not doing anything wrong. and this and that, and the way he was like moving, he went to physically move the woman. Like, I think that's really over the top. I mean, the economy's like this. There's Puerto Rican kids walking around in like police outfits doing this to people for no reason. So I was like shoved into a tree. Okay, but I just stupid. I mean, I wish I had more of a point about this, and I wanted to make a video about something serious, and this is so dumb. It's dumb. I don't know. Maybe I'll make a better video about this. But all right. See you. Hail, white victory in Christ.